Well, today we're going to be doing a quick repair for one of our neighbors here in Burlington. So we're going to do a quick repair. They're complaining of some leaking on their chimney. As you see, it's a two-part chimney. We did some investigation yesterday, and what we found is it seemed to be leaking around the chimney, and so I went up to the top and took a look at everything. It was very clear to see that the chimney sealant needed some repairs. So I'll climb up there and get a closer look, and we'll show you how we're going to take care of this repair. Alright, now that we made it up here, tell the roof is new. It's a layover. First concern was nails that went through the second layer of step flashings. Did an inspection, it seemed to be okay for that. Homeowner is aware there could be potentials for problems, but as you look closer, start to look at the chimney. Well, you see it's older. Seems to be pretty well done. But then you start to look really close. As you come in here, see all the fine lines, all the cracking of the mortar, or excuse me, of the sealant. Clearly, water can get in. Right there is a great example where the water's coming in, getting right behind the step flashings and down and in, all the way around. It's going to look a lot alike here on the top, so we'll climb up there and take a close look. But as you see, they also have this antenna. We're just going to double check the sealant for them. It's kind of an odd place to have that come in, but all right. So I'm going to take a little time. We simply use a chisel. To take a little time, just peel and get all the old sealant off. Don't want to try to seal to old sealant, it's just going to cause problems. And another thing I just want to mention, I did mention the homeowner. As you can see, it's not really a cut-in flashing, so it's kind of reliant on pressure. It's never a good thing. So we're going to take and we're going to secure that tight as we seal along here to make sure we don't have those problems. Alright, so I'm going to take a little time, like I said, continue cleaning, getting this old sealant right off of there. Take a few minutes to do that, and we'll take a look when I'm done. Alright, so I took about 5-10 minutes here. It was just clean up all that edge, kind of open that all up. Let's see. Now one thing I'm noticing, I'd like to share with you, how the sealant is used for interior. This is not an exterior product. You know, if you could have seen the way it was scraping off, you would notice as I went across the brick, it pretty much just popped right off, fell right off. I could easily pull it off with my fingers. So that's why we'll use a product, OSI Quad, that's going to really stick and seal everything. And like I said, I'm going to re-secure these masonry nails that we got here, and that should help hold it together. And then I'll begin sealing it. I'll show you when I'm done sealing this. Of course, I'm going to make sure my homeowner gets a nice clean roof when we're done, clean up all of our mess, and you know, I'll be back here and show you a little bit more. All right, so as you can see, taking the time to reseal the whole surface. Some of you may think it's a little sloppy, but what it really is doing is I'm making sure I'm recovering over a lot of the other sealant at the edges, closing it tight, re-caulking over that top surface. I did re-secure that all with a nail, so it's tight. A couple masonry nails throughout. So now we're not going to have any possibility of anything leaking in there. As you can see, it's shut off. And what we're also using, like I said, is exterior sealant, and that exterior sealant is going to be pliable, flexible for quite some time, so we know that it stands up to time, keeps the water out of there, and it's done right. So I'll go ahead and I'll jump up there. You see I kind of cleaned up everything so far. I'll jump up to the top, finish the top half, let you see it all, and we'll go from there. Here at the top, I want to point out a couple other things. So you can see there's been some repairs on the cap. That's the first place for water to get in behind these bricks, pop everything out, loosen up all the mortar. As you come down, you can see the amount of repairs that have been done up here. So it looks a lot better sealed. You can see they kind of did the same thing that I'm doing now up here, but they didn't clean off the old caulk, and we're getting the same problems. So we're going to clean up all the old sealant, right on down. As like I said, you can see this product here, it just peels right out of there. It's not meant to be outside. It's not meant to put up with the conditions. So if the guys would just use a better sealant, we wouldn't be actually having this problem. Even though it's not the preferred way of doing every flashing, it still would have worked. All right. As you can see, I got more of this door open. really starting to see the damage. Even with me putting in these nails or any more nails in here, it's really not going to secure properly. So I'm going to have to let the homeowner know this is, when I'm done here today, is really a temporary fix. That now it's going to have to get a little more involved to make sure that this lasts for a long time. They could get, 6 months, years, could be 5 years before they really need something, but you need to let them know now, because the real reality is we should be coming in here, regrinding all this, tuck pointing anything necessary, including resealing, tuck pointing the cap, and going back through and putting a brand new cut-in flashing with proper step flashings if needed and as needed. So we're going to work on getting this done. I'm going to seal this up. It'll be all tight here for today, and we'll tell the homeowner and go from there. But we're pretty well buttoned up with this project today.